ladies and gentlemen. I'm here on this channel to talk about some NBA news, wrestling, and Nascar here. Just to get that out of the way. So, let's get right into it. So, national TV games involving Steph Curry continue to produce big ratings for the NBA, per FOS. Curry's season debut, was it his season debut? He played the Wizards game for that, whatever. His, season debut last week against the Celtics on ESPN averaged 2.14 million viewers, the most since the opening week of games. On night one of the 2024 Emirates NBA Cup, the second game of the night, Klay Thompson versus Steph Curry in the Bay Area averaged 2.14 million viewers on TNT, marking an 84% increase from last season. He's the face of the league. I mean, the ratings tell you so. The ratings. And people think he isn't the face of the league, and you'll get insecure fan bases, LeBron fans, saying he's most watched player, even though I don't think it is. I don't know why people argue about him not being the face of the era of this era. Like, he's impacted the game of basketball more than a lot of people. And the ratings prove otherwise. And the ratings prove it. Against the Celtics, Mavericks, some of the highest viewed games, and that's why they even flexed a game. The Pacers, Bucks, but the Warriors and Pelicans, half the Pelicans roster is made of glass right now. So, per Mark J. Spears, Phil Handy is joining unrivaled WBB as head coach. He deserves an NBA job, but at least he's getting the bag. At least somewhere else. So, the Brooklyn Nets are the favorites to land Jimmy Butler in a potential trade, per at Bovada official. The Brooklyn Nets at plus 250, the Lakers at plus 350, the Clippers at a plus 500, the Knicks at plus 800, the Rockets at a plus 10,000, Orlando plus 16,000, the Nuggets plus 25,000, the Bucks plus 28,000. Why would Jimmy Butler want to go to the Brooklyn Nets? And why would the Brooklyn Nets want Jimmy Butler? Like, he's washed, I hate to say it. Do these odds just guess? Doesn't he have the same agent as Ben Simmons? Oh yeah, Ben Simmons, Jimmy Butler, that's sure gonna help. That's sure gonna help your three-point shooting. So Jalen Brunson, he still feels a certain way about not being on the 2024 Olympics team. Yeah, okay, man. We had Steph Curry, my goat. We're good, buddy. We didn't need you. Who was he gonna play over? Bam? Who was he gonna play over? Bam and a ball? Who was gonna play over? Tyrese? Tyrese barely even played. He never took off his warm-up. Jalen Brunson would have been in the same situation. So, who cares? They had Steph Curry. The roster's too stacked anyways. And you're not a big superstar like all those guys, man. Sorry. He could have been over there on the roster over Tyrese, but was he going to play that much? No. So NBA.com's updated MVP ladder. Number 1, Nikola Jokic. Number 2, Jason Tatum. Number 3, KD. Number 4, SGA. Number 5, Anthony Davis. Number 6, Steph Curry. Number 7, Giannis. Number 8, Luka. Number 9, Donovan Mitchell. Number 10, LeBron. And that's your top 10. So, man, imagine if Jokic wins another MVP. SGA, I'd put SGA a little bit lower, probably at the number 6 spot. Top 3 maybe is fair. I'd put LeBron up a little bit more. So yeah, that's top 10. At least Steph's there. Personally, I'd have him in the top 3, but whatever. So, Colin Cowherd, he says LeBron James easily has the best resume in the history of basketball. I don't know. I just don't think LeBron's the best. Cause I mean he's had to jump team after team to super team, super team. So I mean, I don't know. I don't think LeBron has the better resume. I mean, less MVPs, less Finals MVPs, 9 less scoring titles, less all defense. I mean, I don't. Colin Cowherd, I have to disagree here. Oh no! All the smoke pod. Dwight Howard, he made a case for OKC to sign him. That ain't happening, man. That ain't happening, man. They're just gonna keep rolling with the small ball. This ain't happening, man. Come on. Shams Charania on LeBron James. My sense is next season could potentially be his last season in the NBA. I think he'll play 2 more. I think he'll play next season and the season after that. I don't know. I feel like we've been hearing this for the past few seasons. Oh, this will be LeBron's last year. I don't think next year will be his last year. I think he'll play another year after that. I really do, ladies and gentlemen. So on all the smoke pod, Paul Pierce he had a very awful take. He thinks James Harden has changed the game more than Steph Curry. I swear, people on these podcasts just say shit just to get attention, man. Bunch of crackheads, I swear, on these shows. Like, people are just so low IQ just to get clicks on their stuff. Like, nobody's like not many other players have changed the game more than him. James Harden changed the game for free throws. It's another example. Just because an NBA player says something doesn't mean it's true. Jalen Rose is returning to sports media and joining NBC. Well, NBC already making better decisions than ESPN. Dion Waiter says he could still average 20 points per game tonight. Everyone has dreams, man. And his dream would not come true. Brian Scalabrine says Peyton Pritchard can average 27 and 8 if he were a full-time starter. 27 and 8. Slow down, man. Like he's a solid player, but 27 and 8. Really? But yeah, that's all the NBA I want to talk about. How about some wrestling, some good old wrestling? So former Miami Dolphins Trill Williams has officially signed with WWE. I mean, we're gonna get some Trill Williams, pal. Whoop that Trill. Whoop that Trill. Via PW Insider, Becky Lynch is expected to be back in the mix with WWE by the time Raw premieres on Netflix in January of 2025. Yeah, I kind of figured she would probably be back. She would be back around that time. I mean, Charlotte Flair's been out for a while. I don't know when she'll be back. She's been out for what, a year? She'll probably be back. Yeah, she'll probably be back at the Royal Rumble. So CM Punk's dog Larry has outdrawn several current WWE superstars as well as legends with regards to merchandise on WWE Shop. Fans can expect multiple new Larry items upon his return to TV. Man, Larry is a draw, pal. He outdraws AEW, pal. Outdrawn Drew McIntyre, pal. So, WWE officially announces that John Cena will be competing at the 2025 Royal Rumble. So he will be at the Royal Rumble. I think the last Rumble he'll be in, maybe he can win it. So WWE will be pre-taping multiple upcoming episodes of TV. The November 29th episode of SmackDown will be pre-taped. On the November 22nd episode of SmackDown in Salt Lake City, the December 20th episode will be pre-taped of SmackDown, and the December 23rd episode of Raw will be pre-taped. I mean, the town deserves the holidays off. I love it for them. I mean, if you want to, I mean, I'm not going to complain about spoilers. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like them, but Kurt Angle feels as though his TNA run doesn't get enough accolades and appreciated enough. And Perk Angle was peak, pal. 2006, 2010, Kurt Angle. It was good. Braun Breaker and Sheamus for the Intercontinental Championship is set for next week on Raw. It's going to be a banger. It's going to be a banger. 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 And Damian Priest and Gunther is official for the World Heavyweight Championship at Survivor Series. CM Punk, I don't know when he'll be back. Maybe Royal Rumble. Maybe they want to save Gunther and CM Punk for the Royal Rumble. So yeah, that's all we'll talk about with wrestling. So now we'll get to maybe a little bit of NASCAR. So a few NASCAR things here. RFK Racing says it has a major announcement. Tuesday with Keselowski, Buescher, and others. A PR person for Tad, last name, marketing company that handles Kroger deal, also is on their advisory. When asked about third car last week, Brad said hopefully finalizing things within a couple weeks. So, welcome back, Ryan Priest with a Kroger sponsorship. Hey, remember when Chris Buescher and Ryan Priest were on the same team? Never be in the same team again. So yeah, I mean, it's probably the worst kept secret of the off season. Ryan Priest would be going to a third RFK car. So yeah, that's gonna happen. And longtime Cut Crew chief Chad Johnson, most recently Ryan Priest, is going to Legacy as manager of race engineering. So I'll give it a few months and he'll probably leave Legacy. Legacy's just awful. And that's probably the worst person you could pick to hire as well. He was a terrible crew chief. So announced yesterday, Kyle Busch will run a couple of midget races this month at Bakersfield and Ventura and will compete in the Chili Bowl. Parker Retzlaff won't return to Jordan Anderson Racing next season. Sucks because I mean he qualified well, just some luck didn't go his way. He's more talented than people realize. I don't know why Jordan Anderson Racing's not bringing him back. Is it because maybe when he pushed Harrison Burton, remember when he pushed him to the win? His model's just so effed. Does it have anything to do with that? No. Maybe he was just going to see what other opportunities he has, but what other opportunities will he have? NASCAR will install safer barrier and a new catch fence at Bowman Gray for the Clash. So yeah, they're more money. So the 2311 Front Row Motorsports asked for its appeal to the preliminary injunction be expedited and the oral argument to be held during the appeal court's next scheduled session for hearings December 10th through the 13th. And so in the following, irreparable harm has already begun because appellants cannot assure sponsors, drivers, and fans that they will be able to compete as charter teams in 2025, a condition that puts those critical relationships with sponsors, drivers, and fans at immediate risk. I don't know. This lawsuit is just going to go nowhere. I don't think this is gonna go anywhere, to be honest. This lawsuit's basically just kind of pointless, it feels like. Yeah, but that's all the news I want to talk about for this video. So, yeah, till next time, Apple Peace.